Okay, it's Tuesday, January 16th. I didn't trade on the holiday. Actually went skiing. But these recaps are becoming more and more bizarre. Um, a few issues today. Number one, this is a 12-4 chart, which I did not trade on this chart. But I guess it does have the right account. This is my lead account, which is a eval 25K, which was passed today. And I can see that's my first trade. I traded the 15-4, this one, but my trades are not coming up on here. So when I look at that entry, there is no signal here. I just seen these shorts struggling, double top, this bar close, and there was some other indicators I was looking at, and took a beautiful short right there. So let's see. Yeah, wow, 37 to 31. I mean, within seconds, paid. So great trade to start the day, but then the drama immediately started because Replicanto. I mean, you can see the lofty numbers today. So it was a great day, but lead account, look at the disparities there, and we're going to see why. So the first trade I get into, issues right out of the gate. You see I took the win. Let's just go back and look at that entry. It was 36. Yeah, so once this closed down, I must have just sell ask. Boom, I had a 5-point target. As always, I go to check my Replicanto, and this trade is closed. These are all red. Why? Because look how the market went down. And what Replicanto did, it did not get the short. So when this trade really hit my target, it's an ATM right here. It's 20 ticks. And it was so quick, I didn't have time to add or do anything. And I really just wanted to make sure everything, right accounts, everything was working properly. So one micro, test trade, make sure it works. And it was very fast moving. Let me say. Yeah, I mean, you're talking a second. So is that the problem? Because of the violent speed of MNQ, it wins the trade in the lead. What it did, it bought right here. Like I would go long right here. I wouldn't go long here. I'm going to go long here. It puts me in a long here. And then look what happens. So now I got to try to close out of this trade. And as soon as this happened, I hit record. I'm going to share the recording and how I got out of it, but what a freaking nightmare. Like if I'm going to blow an account, it's going to be this way. So let's go to the video, which is right here, and how I manage the trade. Okay, so what we're looking at here, here's the trade that won. Here's the accounts, and look how quick they went down. So now I'm like, all right, I got to go to flatten. I'm waiting for this to spike back up, get to break even, and get out. Which, a lot in the beginning when this first started happening, because it happens quite a bit, I would flatten immediately and take this loss and have to trade my way out of it. So now I'm like, all right, let me relax. NQ, it bounces. Let this bounce back to zero and get out. At least I won't lose this money. Well, it gets real bad real quick. And I'm like, all right, now my trader instinct comes in. All right, you're a great dollar cost average trader. Manage your way out of this trade. Well, that's exactly what I did. It took me a while, and I'm going to skim to the end because it was just fluctuating all around. It was going up, going down, going up, down, getting a break even, going down, going break even, going down. And it wasn't, I was waiting for this to go green and then flatten, and it turned out great because I traded great. So here we go. You can see me down about $180, and it probably went $300 or $400 down. All right, I'm in at 83 average. I'm waiting for this. You can see it. My first trade is green, but I got to get these green. And now look, they're down 200. I'm in 9 contracts now. I'm quite a bit of risk here, but I'm at 83 and I'm at 81. So I was confident we were going in because it was arranging at this moment. Numbers are real high, so the
MNQ Trading sell signal 2.
Now the sell signal comes in, which sucks because these signals are pretty damn good. And sure enough, it did kind of go down before it came back my way.
MNQ signal sell signal 2.
So now you're getting conflicted. What you heard is a buy signal on the lower time frames. The 12th will give a buy, and it kind of shoots. Now you can see the numbers. Yeah, I'm still fluctuating. I'm waiting for this to get about 90 is where I want to get out. And it would have gave me a good, decent profit, no loss. And Look, it went from 83 right back down to almost 200. Let me skim it.
You're through.
Yeah, I'm yelling, get through. You see a long signal here, so that's all good news. I seen a long starting to come back in now. It breaks to 83 level, which was a level. And there it goes. So now I go to Replicanto. Amazing what we go through. I'm still waiting for a little more green. Get it up. There we go. Once I get over 100, I'm like, all right, let's do this. And it's fluctuating, 100, back to 0, 100. So I'm freaking out. And there we go. Now I got a nice load. Boom, boom. Watch these numbers fluctuate now. It's crazy. And it's all over the place. And finally gets me out. Order filled.
Order filled.
I mean, it took long enough. So anyway, that was the stress I went through. And again, it was a long I would have never took, but because of my dollar cost average skills, I got out of it. So that was trade one of the day. So you can see the accounts. I was really contemplating being done. So we can see where my ads came in. So I'm still all losing here, man. And the thing that sucked is I expected this to rocket up at 91, and it just never happened. Luckily, it didn't get much worse than this. And my average in was 83. Oh wow, look at that! I never got out here. My average must have still been higher here. I thought I was good here with this signal, but no, look at that. I'm adding in here 73. 68, great ads, beautiful ads. I think that might have been the low right there. Yeah, it was actually the low of the day. All right, so yeah, low of the day, entered. And I didn't get out here. Wow. Mistake. So now I got to deal with this. Entered again at 56. And here we go. I still didn't get out. This, yeah, again, I wound up getting out here. So, I mean, not great trade management because it could have hit and dove. But ultimately, I closed the trade here, and that's how I got the profit. Let's look at the trades. You can see this mess. So ultimately, it closed it, and there was news at 10. So I had to get out right there. So I'm up 132, and I was almost going to be done for the day. And then I, won a few trades here. I'm up 175. I'm like, all right, I'm almost at 200. Let me get another 25 bucks, 200, and shut it down. Well, here I go. I short here, and the market just shot up to 132 again. Let's see where my ads are. At 11 o'clock, I closed the trade, so it's right here. Yeah, I'm in at 28, 32, 31. So these were great ads. And again, I started at 78. So it's 80, 50 points of adding. Now, because I was adding in like this, I was never down more than 20 to 25 points, I think was the max. So it was never like $1,000 down or anything like that. Let's go to, I think you could probably see here. And I wasn't trading on this chart, but I took the trade. I was winning these trades here. I wasn't trading there. Said the highs of the day. I was watching this, and it was hitting the highs and rolling back. Hitting the highs. It really couldn't go much higher. And look at this. I was watching this here. Playing these. And I was going short here, not long, and taking these nickel and diamondness. So I was winning there. Now here's where it's really, I was expecting this to blast down here and keep going down, or at least to here. So when this broke, I thought we were dropping like a rock here going to Globex. I thought I was going to play, get $25 and be done. Well, there's the first ad. Look, now, boom, boom. This is me adding in all highs of the day now, 10, 19. Now I wait. I thought we were flushing here. Never happened. So these were beautiful ads, 2021, 32. All right, then I'm done at this point. There had a level at 20. I knew if this broke, which it did a little bit right here, we're probably going. And it did. I think it touched again. I added one more, another beautiful ad at the high of the day. Couldn't have done that better. And now the flush comes in. Yeah, I'm in at like 08. I didn't record this one. And yeah, I took my first targets off here. And then here. Here. And then I was taking my targets off there. And I still did and wound up at this. And then actually wound up trading a little bit more. Even after all of that craziness. Let's see. The market, you can see, was just flying. It was really abnormal behavior here. I wasn't trading. This was just a little too much going on here. I think I popped back in here. Yeah. Market was spiking up, broke here, took a quick long, boom, won that. That was a good long. Looks like I was playing these longs here. And they were good longs. Adding in micros. But then, when I seen it struggling, I was like, all right, longs are done here. So I made a few bucks there. And you know what that was about? That was about, I was done. Look at the accounts. It was about this account. It was at like $20 from passing. I was like, all right, I got to pass this one. I don't want to pass it tomorrow and then have to restart. And I don't know what to do here. Do I add another 25K? That becomes the lead. This becomes a PA. I could just trade the PA as the lead account. But, I think the strategy should be is, add another eval. Use that as my lead. It's $1,500 buffer. It will protect these accounts, especially, my goal is to get these up 5, 6, 7 grand drawdown and then use a 25K as the protection, where the biggest trade you can lose is 1,500 in case I, go off the tilt one day. It's going to close. It's not going to take me out. 1,500 is my biggest loss. So, it's probably what I'll do. And a 25K is probably the way to go, especially if I'm doing micros, because eventually, these could get into payout range. And eventually, if I keep going, if I'm trading 20 accounts, $100 a day, it's $2,000 a day. Again, how much money do you need at that point? So, that's the recap. But I'm not all warm and fuzzy about this. I didn't like what happened today with Replicanto. I'm talking to Joel from Affordable Indicators. Probably going to get that after, if I'm done here. I don't know if I'm crazy about dollar cost average trading because it is, you saw 2 trades today that could have went a lot worse than they did. And luckily, I did trade well through it and I read well and predicted what was going to happen well. But the ultimate goal is if I'm going to trade minis, I could trade 1 mini. I want to trade less. 10 MNQ points is what I'm looking for. So these are automated signals. Again, this 4, the Renko Kings Platinum 4. I don't know what the right settings are. Right now I got a 15.4 with, a 7-point stop. And what's a win? Is it 3? Is it 5? I think if you got a 7-point stop, you got to go for at least 5 points. And you get up 2 net trades, it's 200. I'm done for the day. I don't trade the first 5 minutes. I really wait for these numbers to calm down. Usually it's by about 35. You can see a nice win. Do I want to take that into Ludwig? Maybe not. I do like this one, and I don't even think it got 5 points now. So that could have been a loss, but then you get it here, And should we be at 7 points? I don't know. So for argument's sake, say I didn't take that, lost this, won that. All right, you won this. Now you're up at least 100 and change. Say if your loss is 150, right? For argument's sake, your win's 100. Well, you're down 50 here. Now you're up 50. You're up 150. You could be a break even again. You're up 100. See, that's a 3. You don't take that one. Now, how do I know 3 and 4? Well, clicking on it. Again, I kind of stop trading if there's news. And these are all losses here. And you can see how hard this is. You're just taking these signals. This is a loss, but this is what's so frustrating. This is a 3. These are 4s. The 4s I can click on. The 3s I can't. So I don't even know if I'm going to automate the 3s, but it's a beautiful win here. See, the way I'm trading now, the direction is right. But I'm news at 10. I'm not trading at 5-2 or 5 after. So, I don't know if the right thing to do is start trading at 5 after 10 because these signals look the best. I don't like the market open. I don't like if there's news, and there's a lot of news at 10 in New York. So now I'm noticing 5 after 10, there's 1, there's 2, you're done. Yeah, you got paid. And again, I'm taking my profits here. And even this one won. There's 5 winners here. So for argument's sake, in 5 minutes you're up. It's 4 or 5 rounds. You're up. You're done. This is a 3, not a 4, and that's why I don't want to do the 3s. The 4s seem better. That's 6 winners now. 7 winners now. 8. This is a 3. Right direction. These trades are good. More good. I mean, you probably got 8 to 10 winners, and I don't know if you even got 1 loss in there. Now, even the short signal is good. This one lost. That's the first legit loss, and you get it right back here. So, the things I'm not sophisticated enough about is what should the ATM be? Should it be 2 contracts, 3 off, break even, and then try to get a runner? I don't like that because that's how I got in trouble the first time I did 2 contracts, and especially minis. So I'd rather trade 1 contract. And is it 3 points? Is it 5 points? What is it? That's where I would need help. So anyway, that's today's recap. Eventually, I would love to trade less, where if I could do one and done, where, maybe I go 10-point target. You win this trade right here, you're done. 1 trade and done. That's my ultimate goal. So I don't know what to do with this, but I am talking to some programmers about it. You can see 2 losses in a row here, 3 losses in a row. Did you get 5 into? This is called Globex. I'm probably not crazy about that. I'm better off either breaking it and going short or breaking up and going long. Let's see what it does. Yeah, not crazy about these at all. Now I would look for long, and I was right. Struggling, but yeah, and then it's a fight right here. I expect this, fight, and then down again. Once you break, I don't like these shorts. And it didn't give you a short signal. Now I'm looking for longs again, and bing, bing, 2 in a row. So anyway, that's how I would use this. Even though, I like this long, and eventually it does pay you. With micros, I win this. Why? Because I'm adding in, especially when I see the 10-point pullback. I'm going to add in at 90. What am I in here? Yeah, I'll add in right here, 90. And there you go. No, direction. Again, micros with direction. Forget about 5 points. If I'm doing micros, which I probably should continue doing, I'm doing this, I'm adding in. This is all pointing up, and sure enough. So I'd rather do 1 mini. You didn't lose that trade on. If you're plus 2 ticks here, I don't know if you got 5 points, and you got taken out here, but then you won here and here. So hard to figure this crap out, right? All right, recap. I think that's day 57. I think it's 57 of green, no red days, and 57 trading days, going back to September 26th. I'll get a count and put it in the comments.